Okay, thank you all for attending this session. In this session, we'll discuss the top 6 time management scientific approaches in order to increase the enterprise capabilities and increase the team efficiency. So in this session, we'll discuss set of pillars. It will consist of a set of topics. Number one, why we are here. We'll discuss the reason for performing this session. And number two, the targeted objectives from these sessions. And number three, we will discuss a set of use cases. And number four, we'll discuss the key time management approaches that we can utilize within the enterprise. So moving forward for the first pillar, why we are here. Most of the time, we are suffering from the team utilization, and we can see that the team is not utilized, but we cannot quantify why the team is not utilized. Number two, we are suffering all the time from the quality of deliverables by the team, even for internal stakeholders or for external stakeholders. Number three, we are suffering from the team commitments, the absence of team commitments. Most of the time, the team is committed to each others to deliver internal deliverables, but they cannot meet these commitments. Why? We need to tackle this issue because most of the time, after they given commitments on specific subjects, they have additional requirements or ad hoc requirements that delay the original required requirements. So this leads to the absence of team commitments. Number four, the absence of team alignments. Even we have misalignments, even if we have ad hoc activities, this cause and lead to the absence of team alignment. So we are here to try to resolve all these issues using these scientific time management approaches. Okay, so what we are looking to achieve upon resolving all these issues, number one, we will optimize the resource utilization. Number two, we will improve the planning and forecasting accuracy because all the team members will know what exactly they will do, planning ahead, organizing the daily working hours, and for sure that will lead to improve the planning and forecasting accuracy. Number three, eliminating the interruptions because they have booked slots for each activity and they are planning ahead for all these activities. So all the interruptions will be handled in different way. And the most important benefit within this model is to agree to have agreement across all the enterprise and setting expectations about the time management activities. How that will be considered as SLA, because when you organize as a function, you organize your time slots by groups. For example, this working hours is booked for management activities. This working hours is booked for architecture activities. These working hours is booked for operation support. That will be considered as a supplier level agreement across all the enterprise sectors. So when they need to book slot for meeting with you to align or to require new requirements, they will be aligned that you have your mindset in your time management and they should cope with, because when you respect their perspective, also they will respect your perspective. So this is one of the most important objectives that we need to achieve. Okay, during this session, we have this use case and we can apply the different time management approaches on these tasks. We have task for business alignment. We have task for program increment planning. We have task for production issues resolving, and we have a task for proposal. Some of them are small tasks, and I have one concrete task. Will tackle how to manage these tasks using the different approaches. So now let's move forward for discussing the approaches. The first approach is Pomodoro technique. Pomodoro technique, it's an Italian term and means the tomato. This approach is focusing on dividing the time into a set of group sessions during the day. So, for example, if you are architect, you will split your daily sessions according to the following key activities that you are performing during the day. Number one, the management ceremonies, the management meetings that you are conducting with the team, even with the team, even with external stakeholders, and even with the top management. And number two, the architecture activities. Maybe you need for the architecture activities for more slots. And number three, the vision, setting the vision or sharing within a set of proposals. All these group of sessions should be planned on the day, and this approach is targeting the utilization and the organization of the key power of the employee in order to organize the daily activities. So, for example, here we'll have the first group consists of 4 sessions. The first session is 25 minutes and 5 minutes break, and the second the same. So you will have these group of sessions in order to be finished per the day, 4 set of group activities, as we said, for example, management activities or architecture activities. For the second group, you can target another group, and this can be dedicated to specific task. And actually, there is an excellent tool that supports you in implementing the Pomodoro technique. It's Windows tool. It's already implemented within Windows clock application. So let me show you this application from my side. Here. Okay. As you can see here, you can set the focus time. For example, I'm used to do it 25 minutes, and I can start the focus session, and I can use this focus session on a specific task. That will increase my focus, and during that, if I said starting the focus, I can isolate myself to do anything else rather than finishing this focus session. And this is the impressive dashboard that give you what you did yesterday and your daily objectives. If you have, for example, if you can adjust your daily focus hours in order to keep monitoring yourself and when to clear this measurement. So it's an impressive tool, and if you utilize it, it's fully integrated with Microsoft Outlook. Okay, so this is the first approach, the Pomodoro technique. It helps you to organize your daily working hours. You can utilize it during your assigned tasks, even meetings on the Outlook. Moving forward to the second approach, it's time blocking. What do we mean by time blocking? Means we are blocking a specific period for specific activity, and we are planning ahead. And since you are applying this approach, you don't need to implement it in manual way. You need to integrate it with also your automation tools like Microsoft Outlook and the tasks embedded within the Microsoft Outlook. And I will show you a sample that we have used during the presentation of the Pomodoro technique. Let's share from my side. This is my Outlook. This is my calendar, my emails. It's sensitive to present anything regarding that, but I will start from the tasks. I can add here new task, and this task we can say propose new model for resiliency design patterns. For example, I got request from the customer that we need to implement the resiliency overall, the integration with third parties. So we since we got this requirement we think about it, and it's not يعني implementation task. It's like POC. We should provide initially the POC and book a slot for implementing such requirements for the customer. So I can add it to my task management here within Microsoft Outlook, and I can save. I can يعني set the start date. For example, I will start today and I will end tomorrow, for example. And I can set the priority, and I can set the status and the percentage of completion. So I can save and close, and then I can go forward for the implementation of Promodo technique. If I go for the Promodo technique, I will find this task here, and I can select it for a session, and I can start my focus session. Why this approach is very important to implement this way? Because it's integrated with the Pomodoro technique, and also it prevents you from over engineering, and also you are booking slots for all upcoming and incoming requests, so you have clear understanding about what you are going to do today and the next days, and as per your plan, since you have automation of these two approaches together. These two approaches together, let's move back to the presentation. These two approaches together support you in implementing the organization approach within the enterprise. Okay. So the next four approaches are handling the priority of the activities you are performing on daily basis. The first approach is Eisenhower decision matrix. In Eisenhower decision matrix, it supports you to differentiate between the different tasks that you are performing during the day, because some of them are urgent, some of them are important. They are not equivalent in the complexity. So you need to identify what is urgent and important in order to take the responsibility for finalizing it yourself. You need to identify what to be delegated to the team according to the level of importance. You need to identify what is not urgent and important, so you can plan for this activity, and you can also delegate. And what is not important and not urgent, you can delete from your calendar and from your activities, because you are wasting your time on this matrix. Due to that, you can use the Promodo technique and the plan ahead for blocking this activities according to this matrix. So, for example, what you will start within your working day using Pomodoro technique, the urgent activities. What you will delegate, so you will not work, and you can assign to other team members the urgent but not important. So your calendar will be managing only the urgent and the important activities. And even you are responsible about implementing and performing the other activities, you can give it less priority, so you can perform it later. So if there is governance model across the enterprise that differentiate accurately between what is urgent and what important within the enterprise, that will help the team to identify the priority model, and for sure satisfy your customer. For example, what to be identified across the enterprise that urgent and important, for example, the support for the production bugs. What is to be delegated as urgent but not important, for example, the architecture activities to be implemented by the architecture team. And by the way, Eisenhower decision matrix can be overall the enterprise, and can be for a specific team, and also can be per the specific role. So as an architect, this matrix will be totally different than the software developer matrix. So this will be communicated across all the team members to help them identifying the urgency and the importance and their calendar and the scheduled tasks within the day to take place according to its priority model. So Eisenhower decision metric is very strong tool to identify the priority of the tasks per the day. So moving forward for the next approach, it's eat the frog. What this approach means, this means that you should start with the hardest task to perform within the day, because if you didn't perform it at the beginning of the day, you will not implement it. You will not do it during the day. And even if you have two frogs, you should start with the big one. Why you should start with the big one? Because this is big achievement, and if you leave it to the mid of the day, you will not finish it because you have time box to finalize everything. So this is can support the mindset of let's finish everything early, the hardest thing early, to have big achievement. So it will help you to prioritize your work. So in addition to Eisenhower decision matrix, there is another approach to start with the hardest tasks within the day at the beginning of the day. Okay, let's move forward for the next approach. It's Pareto approach. And Pareto approach, it's a very well-known approach that says that 20% of the causes cause 80% of the impact. So from business perspective and from technical perspective, we can give examples. From business perspectives, assuming that you have 100 customers, for sure, near like 20% of these customers cause the 80% of your income. So if you focus on satisfying these customers, for sure you will satisfy the management level and achieve the target and the sales objectives by satisfying these customers. From testing perspective, assuming if you have 100 features within ERP solution, for sure 20% of the features are utilized by 80% of the customers. So if you maintain and sustain and stabilize these 20% features, that will satisfy 80% of your customers. So and utilizing Pareto principle will support you in building your priority model when you set your tasks what to be before what. So when you book slots in Pomodoro technique and you have to prioritize what issues to be resolved, you should prioritize the issues that cause the high impact when you resolve it. For example, even when implementing specific features, you should implement the highly impacted feature, the highly feature that cause the impact on the revenue and satisfying the customer satisfaction. So this model is to prioritize your daily activities and also your strategic objectives. Okay, moving forward for the last approach, it's multitasking approach. So I believe on the ground there is nothing called multitasking. Multitasking can lead to distraction of the team, can lead to burning out your team. So in order to apply the multitasking approach, there is different techniques, and all these techniques we have discussed here. Number one, instead of attacking your team and go for ad hoc activities, you should book slots, even it's a priority. And when you block this time, you should go for Pomodoro technique to work in sessions to utilize the team effort. And even if you have critical issue to be resolved, you should book slot here, book session or set of sessions for resolving hot issues. So resolving the concept and the scientific approach, the myth of multitasking, it should be handled by the other techniques. So I believe we have discussed all the six approaches for time management and what to be automated So by implementing the multitasking approach, by utilizing the different 5 approaches, that will guarantee the success of time management of the team, and for sure internal stakeholder and customer satisfaction, and for sure external customer satisfaction. Thank you for attending the session. Please feel free to drop any question. Thank you.